Live from the International Comedy Institute of Comedy, this is the funniness values of certain numbers. Thank you. My name is Dr. G. Hurler-Froth, PPD. I am not a medical doctor. My degree is in parting down. Based on a modicum of research conducted over the course of several minutes, the following are the funniness values of certain numbers. Every number is ranked on funniness on a scale ranging from 1 being completely devoid of funniness to 7 being 100% fully funny, otherwise known as the Einstein-Odenkirk funniness of numbers scale, or EOFNS. For instance, 5 is a 3, but 3 is a 6, and 6 is a 4, but 4 is only a 2, except in the context of jokes about being a square, which are all very funny. 17 is comedy gold, coming in at 6.5, trumping both its neighbors 16 and 18, except in the case of age of consent jokes in certain southern states. 11 scores a respectable 6.2, but its neighbor 10 is not nearly as funny, except in the case of some jokes about toe amputees. 12 is the least funny number and is not deemed necessary for comedy. Imaginary numbers are theoretically funny, but the constant I is itself shit. Pi, on the other hand, is purely by coincidence on a scale of 1 to 7, equal to exactly 2 pi, which, though irrational, is a respectable score in the low sixes, which is very funny indeed. A million is funny. A billion is funnier, because of the B. A trillion slightly less so. Quadrillion is fuck all. Quintillion, on the other hand, nearly sets the curve with a score of 6.7 out of 7, just edging out the slightly less funny 37.2. A Googleplex is the funniest number you ever heard of the first time you hear it, but reduces in funniness 0.3 of a point upon each subsequent hearing until settling in at a middling 3.5. Made-up multiples of a million are scored by a complex formula which takes 1 over the number of K sounds times the number of B sounds to the power of the number of Q sounds plus the number of J sounds plus 1, normalized, of course, against the funniest made-up number possible, which, funny enough, doesn't exist. For this reason, the following made-up numbers are very funny. Babillion. Sesquigillion, Quabequaillion, Venus and Serena Waillion. In conclusion, the funniest number in the known universe, according to my research, is as follows: 91141166611111776711492 That is all. Thank you. This has been the Funniness Values of Certain Numbers, a presentation of the International Comedy Institute of Comedy. For a full transcript, visit thescienceofcomedy.org.